What's up everyone, and welcome to my first course vlog. Today we're going to be playing a local course for me called Mount Prospect Golf Course. The course has been around for a pretty long time, but was recently given a total renovation by architect David Esler. And the redesign has been noticed by golf media as being an excellent value, as well as a chance to see architecture that's usually associated with private clubs. A lot of the holes have influences from the Golden Age architect Seth Rayner. He's kind of famous for using templates at his famous courses like Shore Acres, Chicago Golf Club. Yeah, I put some more links in the description if you want to learn about that. So we're going to start off with the front nine. We'll do the back nine in the second video, and after that we'll follow it up with a review of the course. So enough said, let's get to the golf and see how I shoot. Alright, so hole 1 is a par 5 called the Principal's Nose, which is named after the big fairway bunker, which you'll go over on your second shot. So I popped this one up, middle of the fairway, not bad. Second shot, I'm just trying to avoid that middle bunker, aiming way left. And I sliced it low, but it's definitely going to be safe. So, I have a 9-iron into the green, 141 yards. Hit it pretty solidly. I'm worried it's going to go over, but decent amount of breeze that day, lands in the center of the green. So I'm on the kind of undulating green for a birdie attempt. Haven't been able to putt in the practice green because of COVID rules. So my first putt of the day and made a par, which I'm happy with. Hole 2 might be the most difficult on the course. It's a long par 4 with a second shot over the creek, which I had a hard time the first time I played here, but this time I hit an excellent low drive, a bit pushed to the left, but in the fairway quite a ways down. So I have a 6-iron. I'm trying to hit the green here, but I kind of left it out to the right, and it lands just on the right edge, bounces really far to the right, and now I have a very difficult shot. Chose to use my 54 degree, which was a big mistake because I hit it way beyond the pin. I was pretty scared of this putt, so I decided I would take it around that depression in the green and try to 2-putt from there. But I left myself quite a long second putt, which I hit pretty solidly, but just didn't get the read right, and got a double bogey. So we're on to hole 3, which was apparently modeled after hole 3 at Muirfield. It's a short par 4. Main challenge is getting it over those front left bunkers, and if you can do that, you have a pretty easy birdie or par attempt here. Hit a really good shot. It just carried the bunkers, rolled a decently long way as well. So I have about 70 yards to the hole. I decide to take on the flag and go right at it, and I hit a really good shot. Rolls just down near the hole, and now I have a kind of makeable birdie putt, but nothing is ever easy, and I just pushed it, but I would make the par, so I'm happy to be +2 after 3 holes. Moving on to hole 4, which is a nice par 3 called the Reverse Redan. I guess it was modeled after the famous 15th hole at North Berwick in Scotland. Ideally, you would hit a short shot over that left bunker and it would carry down, but I definitely did not do that. I hit a huge slice. Oh, my club face was wide open. Oh my God. I didn't really know how to play this hole. I've only been here one other time. So I have a terrible lie. I thought about taking a drop when I first saw it, but it's definitely, playable. I can hopefully get it onto the green, but I basically bladed it. I didn't get the club under it at all, and it went over the green. I missed filming one shot. I fluffed it in the rough to this point, so I'm lying 3 here. This is my 4th shot, and it's not a good one. The greens were pretty fast, and it went flying past the hole. So we got a real blow-up hole going here, and I left this putt short. I'm in danger of 3-putting. This is for triple bogey. So my good start to the round is absolutely squandered at this point. So I need a little bit of a bounce back here. Decently easy hole to do it on. Another short par 4. Just going to try to rip a 5-wood with a little bit of a natural fade, which I do, but I overcooked it and it's headed towards the rough, but at least it cleared the bunker. Wow. It's a pretty narrow green, not the easiest target, and it's got a lot of undulation once you get onto it. It's pretty thick rough. I'm just going to try to take a nice hard swing with my sand wedge, and which I do, but I pull it into the bunker. So I'm getting pretty frustrated at this point. I got a little short bunker shot, which I don't have a lot of practice at this point of the season, but I hit a pretty nice shot. I forgot to record the putt, but I landed right here and 2-putted, of course, and I got a bogey. So you know, a little bit of a bounce back there. All right, so now we're on hole 6, entering maybe the hardest 3-hole stretch of the golf course with a long par 4. Having a pretty shaky round so far, so drive in the middle of the fairway would really help my confidence right now. But I've been okay off the tee, so let's see how it goes. It's heading towards the opposite fairway to the right, but somehow sliced even beyond that. Usually don't hit that bad of a slice, but here we are. I have to hit a 6-iron over pretty tall trees, which I do. Pretty good shot for me. Carried it about 200, I don't know carried, but the total distance is about 200 yards to this bunker here. Like I said, I'm pretty rusty. I don't have a lot of practice from the bunker, so I would just be happy with it on the green. Unfortunately, I put it in somebody's backyard and took a penalty, and I dropped by the fence, which was not smart because I didn't realize I could have dropped in the bunker and tried again, which would have been an easier shot. Instead, I pitched it over the green back into the rough, so we have another blow-up hole developing here. Thankfully, I squeaked out with a up and down for triple bogey, so score is trending towards 100 right now. It's not looking good. Alright, so hole 7, it's a very cool medium shot, par 3 with a really crazy green. It's right in my kind of wheelhouse for distance, but once you get on the green, anything can happen. I hit a pretty good shot here, but I left myself above the hole, so I have a pretty challenging swervy downhill punt here, which usually I underread. And I barely hit it. I did underread the break, and it goes by the hole a decent amount. So, see if I can save par here. And the way the round is going, of course I don't. Alright, so moving on to hole 8. It's kind of a shortish par 4, but it's really hard to hit this green, especially when you hit kind of a low duck hook off the tee.
Duck hook? I was trying to play it like a hook, but
so I'm in the rough.
Risky.
And I got a tree blocking me. Here I think I'm Tiger Woods and I can hit a big hook, which I'm kind of just learning how to do. Decide to go for it anyways. I catch the tree, but surprisingly it does very little to the ball, besides maybe kick it right. So now I'm short-sided in some pretty thick rough. Haven't been chipping well out of the rough today. And I leave it short, and I'm acting like a baby. Not a good look, but the round's not really going my way. I think I kind of have a feel for the chipping at this point. And it would have been great to hole it, but I'll definitely take a bogey after those couple of shots. Alright, so hole 9 is modeled after number 10 at Riviera. Might be my favorite hole on the property. So I'm going to try to rip a 5-wood, you know, maybe not a smart play. Probably should have used a little bit of less club here, but I've been striking this pretty well. I was hoping for a fade, and it just goes perfectly straight right into the bunker. I don't really know how to hit this shot. It's 55 yards. I try to do a full lob wedge, and I get all ball and blade it to the back of the green, back of a challenging green. And now I'm in deep trouble. I'm pretty much just guessing where to aim this, but all I want to do is get it on top of that ridge and let it roll down. Which it does very nicely, and this putt probably turned my round around. I parred it, and I'm pretty psyched on that. So in all, a pretty sloppy front nine. Shot a 47. I could promise things get a little bit better on the back nine. So hopefully you join me for that video when it comes out.